Hello Prince. A good day to visit the park. Am I right?
Yes, summer in its glory.
I thought here will be a good place to start off with the first episode.
Ah, yes, I got your message. Thanks for giving the honor to narrate the first episode. Me, I really enjoyed reading it. And the sharp intro into the episode got me at the edge of my seat. I hope our Essence fans enjoys it like I did.
They will, definitely. Come, sit with me.
Okay. I don't have a problem. Amanda yelled at the group, who had their seat to form a large circle in the therapy hall while she stood in front of her seat. Amanda has been with the group for 2 weeks and she already hated everyone and every moment of it. The room was filled with traumatized inflicting females, people who did worse than she ever did. Besides, this punishment doesn't fit my crime. Which what I did wasn't even a crime. She continued immediately. We are not saying you have a problem, Amanda, the group leader, Augusta, said in a sing-song voice with a phony smile hiding her frown. We are just saying you should work through the fixing process with us. Why waste your energy fixing me when I'm not broken? You are the ones who needs fixing. Amanda raised her voice, gritting her teeth. You think I've got a temper? Well, why shouldn't I? Yet, I can't imagine myself doing the horrible things you all had done. My reaction is little compared to y'all seated here, she voiced, almost relaxed. What we are trying. Hush Augusta, Amanda interrupted, you took a bucket of acid and filled it in your lover's bathtub, just because he got you a necklace instead of an engagement ring. Amanda said, giving her an eagle stare that pierced through her soul. Augusta sat speechless. This time her face couldn't hide her frown. Poor Romeo, if only he knew his Juliet was a serial killer. She added, then turned to the lady seated next to Augusta, one of who followed Augusta's every orders. Mary, Amanda stressed. Can you ever be pure and holy like our Holy Virgin Mary? She asked rhetorically. You went to your husband's side chick parents' house when they were not home and you burnt it to ashes, killing their cats and its kittens that were home. I mean, what business does the side chick's parents got to do with your husband's infidelity? That side chick was in her 3rd year in college and your husband was only an addicted womanizer. Her parent never knew they were seeing each other. Did you stop there? No, you went to your husband's office and you sprayed paint on everybody and of course, your womanizer of a husband lost his job. Psycho bitch, Amanda said smiling, really enjoying herself. Oh, don't worry, I didn't forget about you. She turned her glare to Matilda, young, beautiful, tall and sexy Matilda. You have the perfect body and the most beautiful face yet. I wonder why men run away from you. Oh, I know. It's because beneath all that facade, there is a devil dwelling inside. Tell me Matilda, what drives you, a young girl, still in college with a bright future ahead of you, to bring out a full loaded gun and shoot your father's leg? And I ask again Matilda, what drives you, if not the devil,
Crazy.
You have no right to judge me, Amanda. Matilda said in a sad tone with her head face down. Oh, and you do. You judged me first, you all judged me first. She pointed at the 12 ladies seated in the hall. Besides, I don't have to judge y'all. You are your own juries. Y'all are just guilty of foolishness and stupidity. Tell me, all of you, what is wrong in what I did, huh? I only poured hot soup on him, and you stabbed his lap with a fork, Mary interrupted, pointing out the obvious fact. Yes, I did that, yet he's still alive and he can still use his leg, she defended her little attack on her fiancé. Ex-fiancé, the successful, tall, chocolate-colored skin actor, Troy Humphrey. A man Amanda dread to remember. Troy Humphrey, who was so in love with her, also Amanda thought, wasn't as perfect as everyone believed. Yes, he did help her become a better actress. Yes, he did show her off to the press, even though he was the more famous of the two. But, A big no became revealed that overshadowed all the rest. Scratching the visible idea that they were the best couple on the red carpet, television shows and on every magazine. Winning the Best Couple award as proof, it still wasn't enough to prevent bombshell that exploded before her eyes. 8 years since high school and only 3 breakups. But none of them prepared Amanda for the biggest shock received from Troy. That fated day when everything changed, all happened because of the rain. Well, maybe not, but the weather did have Amanda craving the hot, ginger chicken soup for dinner. So after driving to a fancy restaurant to have a personal date with herself, things went downhill from there. She walked into the restaurant, sat close to the window and placed her order. She looked around as if admiring the place, then her eyes locked on the table at the far end of the restaurant. She smiled when she saw Troy in the same restaurant as she, but she didn't want to get in the way, for she assumed he was on a business date with the guy he was sitting with. Not until she witnessed her fiancé fondling him, like he usually did her. His hands then skimmed tenderly from the stranger's shoulder to his face. Amanda shook her head, trying to unsee it. She thought she was just overreacting. But she wasn't. She was so certain when she saw them kissing. Amanda was furious. She never had imagined that one day, she would be dumped for a guy, neither did she imagine she could date a gay man. Irritably, she stormed over to their table. She didn't say a word when she got there. Of course, Troy was shocked, but before he could say a word, Amanda baptized him with the hot bowl of soup in front of him and then took the fork on the table and stabbed his left lap. Troy screamed in terror. When she turned, she saw flashes, lights from phone cameras. She took her last piece of heart and left the restaurant. I can't continue this session any longer. I can't even remember how I got here in the first place. Amanda said, lifting up her bag from the floor where she kept it and headed straight for the door. Just about twisting the knob, she heard Augusta's voice. "Have a nice life," she said out. "I intend to," Amanda replied, twisting the knob and slamming the door behind her.
Wow, what an episode. Loving the fierce and savage Amanda. It's a pity what happened to her though.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to knowing more of her journey in the story.
Me too, and certainly Essence fans, as well. Episode 2 will be uploaded next week. And while we anticipate it, do help us grow our fams fan base by sharing and liking this video, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get notified when a new episode is up. Stay safe, make good choices and see you in the next video. Bye.